All right, can anybody hear me? All right, I'm not seeing you guys here, so let's give it a moment here for my computer to catch up and give some people. There we go, and look at this. We are right side round. If you guys are seeing it in the right orientation, let me know. Uh, was scaring me there for just a moment, so that's awesome. So I had, for those of you just joining, I had the duct tape ready to go here just in case I had to duct tape the phone to the tripod this week. We were going to do this thing with a tripod no matter what. It did not matter what we were faced with. I was sort of prepared for it today. So you guys seeing everything and hearing me okay? Let me know in the chat if you will. Since I had so many problems last week, I just want to make sure everyone is doing good. So let's see if we can see who all's here. I see Michael Morgan. Hey, Asher Hildebrand. That's awesome. Good, welcome, buddy. Women Carry Knives. Hey, Christine. Todd Carr. Welcome, buddy. Thanks for your encouragement this week, man. Monster, I see you. T Spy, the moderator. Actually, I need to make you the moderator, don't I? Oh, look at that. JB's here. Big Red EDC. Manny Z. Michael Morgan. Hold on, guys. I'm going to go up here. Oh, you're already the moderator. So we're cool. We're good to go. John West. Factors of Jack. Welcome, everybody. A lot of you guys were here beforehand. Does everybody hear me okay? Somebody put it. Okay, I see. Sounds good. So thank you, Asher. I appreciate it, buddy. So yeah, I was saying before a bunch of you got here that I had the duct tape ready to go today so that if the problem from last week, which by the way, tried to happen again, the reason there was a delay from when I said, here we go, to when I actually went live was it tried again to get me to do it in portrait mode and I outfoxed it. So I think I figured out the key to figuring out the phone thing here. So that's hilarious. But I had the duct tape standing by just in case. So let's see who else is here. If anybody else has joined, looks like we got a good start here. My computer's running a little bit behind, but it sounds like you guys are hearing me good. So if I'm a little behind on the chat, that is why. But we will start going, and hopefully some more folks will join us as time goes by. So as far as what I was carrying today, if you looked at Instagram, you probably already know, but we'll show it anyway. So this, I just did the unboxing on. This is the Asher Spiro in S35VN. We've got this great looking G10, really nice looking knife. And guys, this one just fires out. Now, I have said from time and time again that my new favorite way of deploying a knife is with the middle finger flicking on a knife with a hole or a fuller. And this is the first thumb stud knife that I have been able to flick with my middle finger, and I am excited. And of course, now I'm behind the camera. Hold on, we're going to get over here, and we're going to make this happen because it's happened like 20 times today. There we go. So this is the Asher Spiro, and I am excited about this one and reviewing it. You guys know I had some issues with the very first Asher I had on the channel, but they quickly reacted. Justin did show off. That's right, JB. I can actually do it, so I'm going to show off. And matter of fact, I'm going to do it again just for you. Oh yeah, look at that. I am not good with doing that with thumb studs, guys. So that tells you the detent is really good on this knife. Really, really good. I am excited to carry this one. I've already carried it 2 days because I'm just digging it. Really nice, guys. S35 and really nice contour G10 scales for I think $75. And look at the drop shut action and just how it fires out of there. So I am really enjoying this one a lot. So why don't you guys, I'm going to set this down and I'm going to go down to the computer. You guys tell me what you were carrying today, and we'll talk a little bit about that. And then I have got while you're typing that in, a phenomenal unboxing. This is a big box. I am extremely excited to share what's in this box and what goes with it with you guys. And so we're going to get into that here in just a minute. So who did I miss? I see David Iverson. Hey, David. Let's see. Anybody else I have missed? No. Oh, wait a minute. Dime with nickel high, dime wide nickel high. Sorry about that. I got your name wrong. Welcome. Penny Ripple. Hello. Welcome. Very much appreciate all of you guys jumping on. And I haven't seen Jason Brown yet, but I was proud that Powdered Toast Man is actually standing up over here. John West, I think I already said hi to you. So, John, I will get out. Let me get out my Solaris and see if I can do it. Somebody asked me earlier today if I could middle finger flick the Solaris with the thumb stud, and I don't know. So I'm going to make a fool out of myself here real quick. So here we go. Yes, I can. Yes, I can. I gave it a little bit of wrist, so let's try it without the wrist this time. Yes, I can. So I just hadn't tried it. It was Lefty EDC who asked me if I could do the Solaris, and I just wasn't sure. So there you go. That's we just learned something together. So let's see what we've got in the pocket today. So Todd Carr with the Gerber Mini Freak. Excuse me, the Benchmade Mini Freak and the Gerber Multi-Tool. Let's see. Hey, Eggs and Ham, welcome, man. Tell us what you were carrying today. John Ross with the Sage 5 Lightweight. Very cool. That's one I've always wanted to get my hands on and just have not done that yet. Yeah, Ethan, you beat him here. Penny Ripple with the Para 3 Lightweight again. I love that knife, and that review of mine is actually doing really, really well. I love that knife. The only thing I'll say about it is I just can't get the centering to stay centered. All right, let's see. Factors of Jack has the Dro that he won last week and the CRKT Pilar 3. That Dro, the video you put up on Instagram today looked amazing. Let's see. Michael Morgan, just okay, 3-piece jackknife. Very cool. I bet that is an awesome knife. Monster Racing with the QSP Penguin, the blue denim. That's pretty much the most popular one, and a Victorinox Tinker. Big Red has left the building. Hopefully he will be back shortly. Jake from Ohio State, classic K-Bar Dozier and an SAKA. Oh, it's starting to go fast on me here. Rick Kerans. Rick, what you carrying, buddy? Welcome. Let's see. Manny Z with the Bladeworks version 1. And then a SHOT Show exclusive Mini Freak and the Civivi Odium. Okay, showing off a little bit, Eggs and Ham. Very, very nice. Rusty's here, everybody. Welcome. Chavez 229, another one. Dime wide nickel high showing off as well. Man, you guys are killing it with what you had in your pockets today. Let's see. I don't want to miss anybody, so let's let it go here just a little bit longer. I think we got everybody, I hope. Rusty, welcome. Did I see what you had today? I have awkward things happening soon on here. Okay, I don't want to know. I don't want to know at all, Eggs and Ham. It's all good. So, guys, what we're going to do here in just a moment is we're going to have a really cool unboxing. Some of you have seen me posting on Instagram or maybe even here on YouTube about some cool things happening in the past week. And, okay, here we go. Rick Carnes. Rick, if I mess your name up, I'm sorry, man. It's the AD15 and the Stonewashed Orion. Very nice. Great. It's nothing bad, Casey. Okay, good. Benchmade Rift, David. Very nice. Benchmade Rift is a really cool one. So that's great. So we're going to get into this unboxing here in just a second. And guys, I don't know if you could tell, but I'm excited. So I already have cut open the box just because, as you guys know, last week everything went wrong. So I wanted to make sure I was kind of ahead of myself a little bit. And we're going to make this hopefully go well. So here is one of the things that was in that box. For those of you who have watched the channel for a while, you know that I love my Toor knives. I've talked about them a lot. I wouldn't, I mean, every knife I've had from them, which is two at this point, have been good quality, really well done. And so I'm really excited because I love this. By the way, I'm going to back up for a minute. And somebody last week was excited that I had a jank shank and was asking me to show it. And I had it upstairs last week. So here it is. I got to be careful not to stick myself with this one because it is all sorts of pointy stabby. If there ever was a pointy stabby, this no Rick, we're not going to do any fades to black today. At least that's the plan. So this is the jank shank. So um, one of the themes that they've been doing at Tour recently is they have been taking old standards and redoing them. The original jank shank had a solid handle and paracord. I think the ring was actually a bottle opener and the blade was a little different. They thickened this guy up, gave it S35 steel, and then uh, obviously skeletonized it. And man, it is just a great fit in my hand. I love this thing. And you guys already know I'm not going to bombard you with all my talk about. And by the way, the sheath is so cool. Great retention. I put an inside the waistband clip on it, and that has been working really well for me. Digging that a lot. So I'm not going to beat you up on the Field 2.0. Although I know there was one person watching last week that was very excited and actually got his in today because he ordered one. Just love these things. So we're going to see what we have on the table, and this goes into the theme I was telling you about Tour taking old standards and re-releasing them in a new way. And so I think that is awesome. So we're going to open this. It's got the cellophane on it, and this is from Toor Knives. And guys, I have ordered one. I got one from the guys at Tour. They sent it to me, but they allowed me to pick it out. And this is one I've wanted to get my hands on for a long time. So here's the box. Like I said, very, very excited to see this one. Hey, good evening, Andrew. Hello. And anybody else I've missed while I've been kind of going back and forth here. So this is the Anaconda in Shadow Black. Very, very excited to show this knife. Very cool. If you haven't seen their logo, I dig it. Obviously, if you've watched any of my videos when I did the giveaway, I had a shirt by them and a couple other things. You get this really cool microfiber cleaning cloth with the Tour logo on it. And then we get a tube of frog lube, which I have found works really great for fixed blades, for treating the blade, and that kind of thing. And then their card in here to get a hold of them, to reach them on social media, all that good stuff. And so I think that's really cool setup. I'm going to try to not make a giant mess here on my table. But this is the Shadow Black Anaconda. Hey, Kiefer, welcome. And John and David, anybody I've missed, guys, welcome. So this is the Shadow Black Anaconda. And so I'm not well versed at this point on what all is completely different. I will be in time for my review from this version, and just look at that blade. From this version and the original version, this is one of what they call, I can't remember their, anyway, the blades that they've had for a long time. And I think the biggest difference is, rather than a wood scale on this one, it is this awesome textured snake skin, they call it, G10. Black G10, nice and thick. You see how the tang comes on over and sticks proud a little bit. But the grip on these is great. And you don't have to use the ring. You got plenty of room to come up like this without the ring. There is good jimping right on that thumb ramp. Now, this looks almost exactly, no, I'll get to that, Rick, in just a second. It is very slicey. So they make, as you can see, I'll show you up next to a different one here in just a moment, but it is thin. I don't have all the specs in front of me because I'm going to do a full review, but They make one called the Serpent. Well, this is basically the same size as the Serpent. The difference is, oh, the G10 is awesome, Michael. I mean, when you put your hand on that, and as you can see, it is ramped out like this, nice in the palm swell, and yeah, it feels great. And if you want to use the ring, you can. It's up to you. But what was it? Oh yeah, the Serpent is basically the same knife in a tanto point. And as you guys probably know, hey Zach, welcome, buddy. Yeah, I'm digging this thing. So the Tanto point is not really my favorite. So when they came out with the Anaconda, literally I've been drooling over this thing for probably 3 years or something like that. So it was cool. Look, you got the coated blade. I think it's titanium knife. No, 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 it's not. It's gun coat. That's what they call it. It is black gun coat. And as you can see, I haven't really talked about this. Well, the blades, first of all, well, it's hard to see. I'm sorry, guys. There's not enough light in here. The blades are numbered. I think you can see that now. And over here, you have the Tour logo. Now, I don't see a blade mark on this, but I am 99.99% sure that this one is S35VN, which is different than the original Anaconda, which I believe was 154 CM. So I just think this thing is crazy. What do you guys think? Hey, there's Jason. Jason, look, Powdered Toast Man is standing up, even though I'm waving a knife at him. So that's pretty. Hey, there's Peter. Peter, buddy, I hope you're feeling better. I hope you continue. I know you didn't do your live last night, but I hope you continue to get better and be able to be back maybe this coming weekend or something. That would be great. So, what does everybody think of this one? It's wait, I almost forgot what Rick was talking about. So let me pull out another to do a comparison here. So if you guys look at this, this is the Jank Shank, and you can see the Jank Shank is a 1/4 inch because again, it's a tactical blade and it's meant to be tactical. But if you look at the Anaconda, look how much thinner that is. Again, I don't have the number in front of me, but you can tell it comes down to ooh, it is sharp too. It comes down to a really good point here, and it is a slicey flat ground blade. Got a really nice sharpening choil here. I'm going to put the Jank Shank out of the way and put it up so I do not make a mistake. As Zach, what would you say? Safety first, of course. So we're going to put that away and we're going to get this guy back out. But you can see there that it is pretty daggone thin, and that's why I picked this one. They have another one, and I'm going to blank on it. It's called the Cryptea. Now, the Cryptea is a 1/4 inch thick, just like the Jank Shank. But the Serpent and the Anaconda are much, much thinner. And again, when I do my full review, you will see that I will give you all the specs. I thought it would be neat just to kind of show it tonight and not get so deep into the weeds. So this is the sheath it comes with. I'm going to put it up. Sheath it comes with is this cool Kydex, the adjustable entry point. Really, really cool. I'm digging it a lot, and it's similar to a lot of their sheaths, but obviously different than the Field 2.0 because that's leather. Nice retention here. Nice, nice. All right, so let's see what else is in the box. And if I'm missing comments, guys, I'll try to come back. No, I did not glue Powdered Toast Man at all. That's hilarious. I did not glue him. I probably should have. So let's see what else we got in the box. So I had to get an attachment, so I picked this Ulticlip. If I'm saying that right, I think that's right. It's the Ulticlip XL. Now, I could have got, now on my 2.0, I have this really cool clip here. I cannot remember the name of it right now. I think they call it, oh, I cannot remember what they call it. So, but anyway, it can go horizontal or vertical. But I decided I wanted to try an Ulticlip. My older son has I did the review on the Battle Ring Dagger from Cold Steel, and it had this Ulticlip. And I just really wanted to try it out, and because I liked his so much. So here is the Ulticlip XL. So you can see this is meant, this one, the Ulticlip is made just to snag onto your clothes. But this one, JB's back. Welcome. And this one is made to go over your belt. So I think that's going to be cool. Now you could still put it on the inside of your waistband. And man, it is tight. It's got to be worn in a little bit, but I mean, you can see it's really cool. And the attachments are basically two Phillips head screws. You have good adjustment here on that. And really, really cool. So guys, what I think is super cool is I've been talking to Tour a lot, and I told them that some of you have asked about their blades, and it is awesome that they have offered through the channel a 10% discount on their website. And my buddy T-Spy there is going to put up a link for you. But basically what you do is you go to their website, and on checkout, they will have, there you go, on checkout, they will have a place to put a discount code, and you can put that KnivesFAST, all in caps, one word, put KnivesFAST in there, and you can save 10% on anything you buy there. So that, I mean, to me, that is pretty awesome. These guys have been working to get their prices down, and if any of you have paid attention to them for a while, you would understand that they've definitely worked to bring their prices down recently, and then to offer a 10% on top of that, I think is pretty slick. So check that out, guys. I know some of you have already seen it on some of my posts on Instagram. But yeah, I'm digging this Ulticlip. Once I get it mounted, I think it's going to be amazing, because once you get that on there, I do not think it is going anywhere. And hey, you guys listen to Jason and hit that like button. Jason's going to take care of me there. So the other thing I picked up from Tour is I got their multi-tool a while back and did it in a giveaway, and gave it to somebody else, just like the t-shirt, guys. I was all upset when I had to give away the t-shirts. So this time around, I went and picked out myself one of their multi-tools. So this is really daggone cool as well. As you can see, it is a little thicker than some of them, which means you are going to be able to pry, in my opinion. Again, I haven't tested it out. I will do so. And you do have a Phillips head bit there, but I mean, you could replace that with a T8 or with whatever you wanted. You have a bottle opener and really cool wrench guys right here. So, you know, they got their logo on it. I picked out the black one. The one I have for the giveaway was the Battleship Gray. So I just thought this one was super cool. So I thought I would, does it come with the Ranger bands? Yeah, they came with it, very, very much so. So this is exactly how it just came out of the package. So that is awesome. So they have all kinds of stuff. I also gave away a Marlin spike a while back that they have. And they've just been so kind. You guys remember, it wasn't that long ago, this channel was tiny. And they were supporting me, and I was able to get a hold of a couple of their knives, and by doing that, I'm like, wow, these guys aren't just talk. Their knives are really great. Now, here's the cool thing. Coming up in May, and I can't tell you details, so don't waterboard me or anything, because I can't tell you. They are going to be releasing some folders. And I've seen pictures and some details, guys, and they are going to be awesome. And they're coming sometime in May. I don't know exactly when, but I am very, very excited. And I agree, Jason, they're definitely killing it. And so any questions about the Anaconda, guys? I just can't get over how beautiful that blade is. It is, I think, 4.5 inches, if I remember correctly. Let's see, what do we have to compare it with? Well, let's see, what's a good one here? So here is the Asher Spiro that I had out earlier, but we'll do the one everybody does here. So we'll take that down, and now we'll show you the Para 3 lightweight. So there you go, good comparison there. Oh, bye, Ethan. We'll miss you, man. I'm sorry you got to go. And here is the paramilitary, or the PM2. I always have to make sure when I'm saying that. Oh, so guys, here's the link to the Anaconda. Now let me tell you something really cool. What he just put up there is on Thursday this week, they're putting this same knife up in a purple handle version. I almost wish I had waited, but it's an exclusive. So they're only doing 75 knives, and this middle part of the G10 is like purple. And they're calling it the Purple Rain, like REIGN. And that is going to be sick. That purple one, I'm not even a fan of purple, and that knife looks crazy beautiful. I am like way impressed with what I am seeing out of that G10 and the way they're doing it, guys. I'm telling you, it is super grippy and super good. So again, any questions there at all? Did I miss anything? Let's see if there's any questions. Russell's here. Welcome, sir. Andrew, I don't know if I said hi to you. Matt Harvey, I know I didn't say hi to you. And right over here beside me, Russell, are a bunch of artisan knives. Here's the one everybody went crazy. This is the CJRB Tigress that we showed last week that everyone enjoyed very, very much. So I thought I'd show that again. And then, of course, the one that I'm digging an awful lot is, whoops, and there goes my microphone, sorry. The one I'm digging an awful lot is this Arion. There you go with that one. And I'm sure Russell will tell you guys if I'm pronouncing that wrong because I've not been positive. But this knife is awesome. So you guys saw that last week, so I won't belabor that. That went really strange. So you actually got to see the knife without the phone jumping around all over the place. So the tour knives are made. Matter of fact, I can show you. So here's my tour hat that I got as well. They're made in San Diego. So they did a run of folding knives a while back that we made. We Knives made, not we like me and you. But we made a run of their folding knives, but they are bringing them completely in-house. They have gone to a bigger shop. They've tooled up. They've got more staff, and they're putting them out themselves. And all these fixed blades are made right there in San Diego. So at the A814, welcome. So I think that's pretty amazing, guys, to me, that they're doing all that right there in San Diego. And again, even though they're doing it here in the USA and they're doing it with better steel, S35, and they're doing all this other stuff, they're working to drop their prices, and they're still doing it in amazing quality. And they've started doing all these crazy good looking colors like the purple coming up this week. So yeah, again, I hate to just sit here and pound on one knife company. You guys know I jump all over the place, but I'm very excited for these guys. It started with two military guys, brothers in San Diego. They built out of their shop in their garage, and then they have gone to this. And I just feel like we should support American-made companies. I just think it's pretty cool. Jason, you do not miss me putting my phone down. Do you really? So I have two more things I want to talk about, and then I'm going to show a couple more knives. Before JB leaves, or if you already have, we are planning to tape this week, guys. I'm not sure when we're going to release this. JB and I are going to start doing a month in review. So you guys know I do a week in review. Hopefully this week, it looks like hopefully Wednesday, we're going to record, he and I together, a long form video sort of looking back at the knives and the events of the past month. And we'll release that sometime, maybe this weekend is what I probably am thinking, like Saturday. So we shall see. But JB, I'm very excited about that. If you got to go work, please do so, man. I understand completely. So, hey, there's Jake. Jake, welcome, my friend. I'm glad you were able to make it. And if you see, it looks a little better this week. We're not jumping all over the place. For those of you just came in, what I was doing earlier was unboxing this really cool Anaconda from Toor Knives, made right in San Diego. Just digging on that black gun coat blade, S35 VN steel. Really awesome textured G10. There you get a great look at it there. I love these bolts they use on their knives. You can take it apart, you can clean it, you can probably change scales, that kind of thing. So just really, really well done. So I'm going to clear a couple of these off. The second thing I wanted to mention, some of you have asked me ways you can support the channel. So I went out and started a Patreon. So I want to thank hey, JB, you're welcome, buddy. I cannot wait to do it. It's going to be awesome. And if you guys can watch that when it posts, it's going to be fun because JB and I, as you've heard in the channel chats that he's done, we enjoy talking to each other. We do it all the time, every day. So we might as well do it on my channel and check it out. So the one other thing I wanted to mention, and T-Spy, you can put up the Patreon link, if you will, guys. Some of you have asked how you can support the channel. Again, I'm not going to talk about this a lot. I just launched it, so I just want to talk about it a few times. I want to thank those of you who are already Patreons. I appreciate it so much. We've got, I think, 4 right now, and I'm very excited for the help and assistance. It helps with shipping. I'm going to be doing some more printing of some more stickers. Some of you have asked how you can get my stickers. Well, that's how. There's a low level on there. I think something like $3 or something, and I'll send you some stickers. So go check it out on that link, and I appreciate it. Hey, Martial, how's it going, man? Joining us all the way from the Philippines. He was one of my winners in one of my earlier giveaways. I think it was a Finch. Yeah, it was a Finch giveaway that I did, and he was able to get it sent to him from somebody in New York, so that was really cool that was able to happen. Hey, Firearms 101. Guys, if I'm missing anybody, I cannot believe there are 30 people in here listening to me yammer. You guys are amazing. I just can't say it enough. Jason, if you would like me to, I can put my hand over the phone and kind of emulate going to black for you. That's all I'm willing to do today. So I hope that helped. So I'm going to move a couple of things here, and we're going to talk about a couple more knives, and then we're going to wrap it up here in a little bit. As a matter of fact, what we're going to talk about right now, guys, is something that is really fun. I showed you guys, I did an unboxing, I don't know, probably a month ago, of a Sharp All strop that I got on Amazon, and I have not gotten around to doing a review or a video on it, and I'll tell you 2 reasons why. Number one, I am very new to stropping, and I kind of stink at it. So you don't want me teaching you how to do it. But I'm going to show you some basics, and I am not an expert. The second thing is, as you can see, I told you I'm an amateur. I put way too much compound on here, and the reason was on Saturday I was stropping my machete. I have a Gerber Gator machete, and I was stropping that because I was not able to get a really good edge on that one. I had, here's that over here. I had my Lansky system out, and I know everybody's going to tell me I need to get a KME or a Work Sharp, and I know, this is what I have for right now. And so I wasn't able to get a really good edge, and as a matter of fact, I tried that, and then I just got out the good old 2-sided stone, and I was able to get to a pretty decent edge on the machete, guys, believe it or not, with that 2-sided stone, but it just wasn't sharp enough to kind of cut vines and things like that. So I took out the strop, and can you imagine me sitting here stropping a 3-foot, 2.5-foot long machete? So it was pretty crazy, but I got that thing mirror edged and very, very well done. Now I ended up with too much compound on here because there wasn't enough, but it'll come off over time and it'll be fine. So I'm not ready to show you techniques or anything like that. I'm just going to tell you, even if you screw it up, this is a $20 purchase at Amazon. Sharp All, it comes on a board. It's got these little rubber feet down here. I'm impressed. My son's Cold Steel Kobun that I reviewed recently, again, same deal. I just wasn't able to get the sharp edge that I was hoping for, and I stropped it on here, and it came right back. My Giant Mouse GM2, on recommendation from people like Jake, for Bearded Gear, instead of doing a full sharp on it, I pulled it out. And by the way, there was another middle finger flick, JB, if you're still here. And I was able to put a really nice edge on this guy with just the strop. So again, it's I can't really do it in front of the camera right here. I'm going to set it up and do a video one day, but you're basically just pulling it. It does have this angle finder, which is really cool. You use the angle finder and set your knife up at the angle you're looking for, and then you need to hold it there, and then you're just basically pulling it like so. Now, on an angle like this, it's a little more difficult. It takes some, I've been watching videos from other people on how to do this, and eventually I will feel good enough to do a video myself on how to do it. So, do you guys use a strop? Is that something that has worked? Oh, see you, Peter. Sorry, I think I almost missed you there. I think I might have. But if you're still here, thanks so much for coming. And thanks to everybody for coming. So do you guys use a strop? I'd be interested to know, are there any tips and tricks that you guys use for a strop? It comes with the compound, the Sharp Ball compound. As you can see, I've used quite a bit of it. But again, 20 bucks, I'll just go ahead. For 20 bucks, I'll go ahead and give it my stamp of approval, and you guys can check it out. But I do plan on doing a review very, very soon on that for sure. So strop life is real. You're right, Keith. Hey, Keith, do you think I could, oh, where did I put it? Do you think I could strop the, are you kidding me? I can't find it. Do you think I could strop the Dolica, brother? I don't know. It must be upstairs. Darn it, I don't have my Dolica down here. I was going to try to strop the Dolica and see how that went. So you use a barber strop. Now that, see, again, that takes a lot of skill, and that's sense. So you strop on your KME. People keep telling me I need to get a KME. I guess I'm going to have to break down at some point and do that. So yeah, but this one, I thought for 20 bucks, I'd give it a shot. I will tell you, when I first got it, I cut it a couple times because I just ended up at the wrong angle and not doing really well. But it was definitely my fault, and I have gotten pretty good at it now, to the point that I've got some really, really good leather belt. Yeah, that is good. Steel is the steel. Which steel are we talking about, Keith? Which steel's too hard to strop? Uh-oh. On the Dolica. Yeah, no, I agree, man. That would be, I'm not sure if I could do that. So that's kind of what I wanted to show today, guys. I won't go a whole lot longer unless you have any questions. I'm 100% willing to answer any questions you might have. Hey, Winchester, I don't know what the verbiage is for the announcement, but Winchester is in the building. So I think that's pretty cool. Thanks for joining us, Winchester. Strop it like it's hot. That's hilarious. So yeah, that's pretty much what I had planned for today. We're not going to be doing a giveaway today. I just not at the point as a channel to be able to do a giveaway every time. And now that I said that, everybody's going to leave. And that's okay. If you guys need to leave, I've done plenty of good giveaways and had a really nice one next week and got more planned for future streams. I just need to pace myself and make sure I have enough to be able to do giveaways on a fairly regular basis. And would you like to say something? One of my other sons just walked in. Maybe he'd like to say something. Are any of these knives sharp?
If you have the Dolica, that one's pretty sharp.
Oh, okay, the Dolica's sharp. Okay, so we do not need to strop the Dolica. It is already sharp, apparently. So, oh, see, like Kiefer's like, okay, bye. Bye, just kidding. You guys are hilarious. The only other thing I was going to talk about, guys, I kind of talked about things that are coming up. Did you guys see, and you guys know I love my Finch knives. I'll put a few of them out here while I'm talking. There's the Cimarron. There is the 1929. We're going to move Tour's logo up here. There is the Takuna. And last but not least, of course, first in my mind, or pretty close, the holiday. And I have the black linen micarta one. But did you guys see? I think it's called the Lucky 13 that they put up the other day. I am extremely excited. Flipping the fence, you got that right. They put up this knife called the Lucky 13. Now it's less than a 3-inch knife as far as the width of the handle. But man, that thing is slick. Again, the white ox bone makes an appearance yet again, which I'm sure makes JB very excited. And it is a sway back design. Did you guys, with obviously a more modern lock on it? I think it's a bolster lock if I remember correctly, but just beautiful. If you guys haven't seen that, go to Finch's Instagram and check that out. And if you haven't seen all the knives they have coming out soon, you need to go check. They've got the Devil's Finger, the Drifter, the Harvester, and now this Lucky 13. And hopefully I didn't miss any there. No, you're not on JB's channel. I like Finch's too.
I found a sharp knife.
Okay, my 16-year-old son came back with a sharp knife. Are you being a smart aleck here?
I found a
Okay.
sharp knife.
This is the sharp butter knife. You can take that back now. And so I have a comedian here in the room with me, so thank you guys. But no, it is, look, I am not JB. I love my Finches as well. I do not have a Runtley yet, and I really need to. My son is hilarious. They say you're hilarious. I really need to get a hold of a Runtley and take care of that. JB loves his Finch knives, and you're right, that white ox bone looks killer. Now, you guys see, I have, in both cases, in the Holiday and in the 1929, I have the micarta, and I got to tell you, even though JB's got the I think it's the crawdad bone on this one, and the ox bone on the other one, I dig this micarta a lot, and I'm starting to really love micarta, thanks in no small part to JB's old guard. The micarta on this thing is absolutely one of my favorites I have seen. It is beautiful, and it has some serious grip. Now my daughter's in the chat. I'm in all kinds of trouble now. So there you go. But so that's basically all I had to talk about today. I don't really see any questions. Let's see. I just put my holiday review up. Jack, I'll check that out. That is awesome. Very excited to see that. And guys, it's just an exciting time. I don't know about you guys, but there's all cool knives coming out. Again, T-Spy, if you don't mind putting that 10% off thing up again for Tour Knives, if you guys want to check that out, I just think, I mean, it is crazy to me that a company that's already been trying to put their prices down and making stuff right here in the USA has offered this channel a 10% for our viewers. And so I wanted to show that one more time. And I just think it's really cool that you guys can go and check out and get that 10% off. So again, not something we'll sit here and pound on over and over and over again, but I just wanted to make sure that you guys knew about that. But I will talk about it from time to time. Jason, finally got your Gene Micarta Penguin from Drop Today. So I know that was a while you were waiting on that one. So what do you think of that one? I have seen some really cool colored penguins. As a matter of fact, I believe I have not handled a penguin, but I believe I have a copper penguin coming in from the Apex group. So I'm very excited to get my hands on that one and check it out. So that ought to be awesome to see that one. Yeah, John, you're behind on the Finch bandwagon. I'm telling you, here's the thing, and everybody keeps asking me why I'm so big into Finch. So I'm not a huge traditional knife guy because I'm not a big slip joint guy, and I don't really like lockbacks. But they're taking traditional looks of a knife and combining it with a more modern. I mean, we have a flipper and we have a bolster lock, and the action is incredible. So I've always loved the look of a traditional. I just haven't loved the function of a traditional. And I know some of you are going to say, oh no, because you really love your traditionals. It's just not my thing. But these bring it into my wheelhouse. And this 1929, guys, if you can't get excited about this knife, this thing is gorgeous, and it is just a flippin' machine. I mean, look at it. It's just a really cool, clean, and just very well done. I just love them. Got the, I mean, you have a titanium pocket clip, really well done transitions, the bolster lock, the Finch logo, 154 cm steel, and it's made by QSP, uh, which is just, and look at this hand rubbed satin blade, or at least that's what I believe it to be. Just for all that, for anybody that asks me if they're worth it, they definitely are to me, because they're just so well done. And then they're doing two different tracks where they do a more traditional set of knives, which we have two right here, and more modern knives like hunting and fishing and things like the Takuna and the Cimarron. And I just think they're knocking it out of the park. So for those of you asking why so many of us get excited about Finch knives, that is why. What did Trevor say? Comedic genius on there a minute ago. That was comedic genius, all right. So I do have, though, a knife I want to try out in the kitchen, and I just haven't got to it yet this week. But you guys saw sort of shaky like, but you saw the artisan Silax last week, a Dylan Mallory design. I am going to get this in the kitchen hopefully in the next day or two, and do a little video for Instagram and other things, chopping some stuff up. But I'm telling you, it is sharp. It is a very beautiful knife, and it is very, very sharp. So I am extremely excited. That's probably the clearest picture you've seen of this knife, because I know last week was nearly impossible to see. So there you go. But thank you guys for all of you who joined. Again, there's no giveaway this week, but I'm really, Russell, I'm extremely excited about it, because I've already cut some stuff with it, just not in the kitchen, but it is very sharp, slicey. So I am very excited. Monster, thank you guys. Ashlyn and Trevor, you're exactly right, Monster. You guys hit that like button, get me some more likes, and we'll go from there. So thanks, guys, for everybody who watched. We're going to try to do this every Monday night. There may be some Mondays that I just can't do it, and then we'll try to reschedule it to another night and see how that goes. And I want to thank you guys. No giveaway, I'm out. Well, I'm ending, so of course you're out. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. I sure did. And again, check out all the stuff we talked about, and we will do more live streams hopefully next week. Thanks, Zach, and thanks, David and Matt and Tyler. Thanks for T-Spy. Thanks for putting that up one more time about the Patreon. That's great, and we'll have some extra links there. So thanks to everyone for all your help, and just so thankful for each and every one of you every time. Michael Morgan, thank you. Kiefer, thank you. Rick, Paper Tiger, Factors of Jack, Todd Carr, anybody I missed. Guys, thank you so much. Matt Harvey, thanks, guys. Have a good one. Big Red, thanks so much for joining from work. I know that's a tough one for you on a Monday night, so it meant a lot for you to come in and check it out. And thanks a lot for watching the KnivesFAST channel.